What is up, YouTube? This is Uncommon Ramen. Before I get into the video, let me remind you, if you like my content, please hit that like and subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when these videos hit the internet, hit the bell icon. And finally, if you feel the need to support me, hit me up on my Patreon at patreon.com/uncommonramen, capital U, capital R. I do all this in my free time, so any amount of support can help me bring more of this content to you more often. All right, we are going to take a look at March of the Machine. Today is the release date, or at least the filming of this video was the release date. And today we're going to look at a March of the Machines collector's booster. There is quite a few really interesting hits that we can go for. So let me check that price list for you. So I guess the most important thing to note is that after the pre-release, the prices on these cards tanked. Oh my gosh, did they tank. There is not a single card above $20 in this set, unless it's a serialized card. Or the Legends of the Multiverse cards. So all the normal cards, that's going to be our Elish's, our Ren and Realmbreaker, you know, the Sword, all that stuff has just completely tanked in price. The most expensive card is the normal frame Elesh Norn at $14.50 on TCG Player as of the filming of this. So it's not crazy to believe that this set has serious lack of value as far as play in several formats. Otherwise, why would it be so low? Plus, it's new, so maybe, you know, one card will start catching on and it'll, you know, trend in price. But for the time being, everything's under 20, which is kind of interesting. So obviously one of the things we're looking for are serialized cards. They're very rare. I think they're 1 in 3 boxes. So likelihood of getting it is pretty low. Obviously the Multiverse Legends, my bad. There's quite a few really interesting cards in there. Ragavan is in there. In the, I want to say they were the Kaladesh Masterworks or the Kaladesh something or other. So you could see those. The cool thing about this set is that there's like frame treatments for literally everything. So we got the new Ravnica frame treatment and the new Ixalan frame treatment, but we're gonna see things like Strixhaven frames from the Forbidden Archive, or it wasn't Forbidden Archives, it was Mystical Archives, and quite a few different things. This is spanning multiple planes and blah blah blah. So we're just gonna jump in here and start opening these packs. Are these the Japanese ones? No, it looks like these are American. They're still ridiculously difficult to open, though. Actually, I'll throw that off to the side. Okay, it looks like tokens on the back, so we're just gonna, like I said, go. There's not very many. There's one common in here that is currently worth like $2. Not common, uncommon in here that's currently worth like $2. So we're not going to jump into the commons and uncommons too much. I did want to showcase the battles. At this point, most people have seen these, but they're just really cool double-sided cards that are a new permanent type in Magic, which is really interesting. All right, we're going to start out with a Jero and a Hazoret team here, followed by an Etali Primal Conqueror. So this is the showcase I was talking about. So Ixalan, when they first printed Ixalan, they didn't have collectors or anything like that for it, so they didn't have any special frame for it. So this is the new frame for the Ixalan card. So when we finally get to Lost Caverns of Ixalan, this is likely the frame treatment that we're going to see. And Etali is double-faced, so on the back we have Etali Primal Sickness. This guy is essentially another Blightsteel Colossus. Very painful little guy there. Next up we have Infernal Sovereign. This guy is a Commander Rare. He's a Mythic, a Demon, and it's full or extended art here. Very cool. Then we got Finn the Fangbearer. This is Multiverse Legends. So this is a symbol for the Multiverse Legends. There's going to be a bunch of these. I have a feeling that a large portion of the ones that we see are going to be in the uncommon, possibly rare. We're not likely to see a whole lot in the mythic section there. We got Rada Coalition Warlord. I didn't know there was going to be 2 of them. This is in the etched foil version. Very cool. Then we got Fairy Mastermind. This guy is going up in price. Last I checked, it was 8. I imagine it's probably dropped since release. But this is the extended foil, and it's a very good card. Super excited to see that guy. We got Fire Song and Sunspeaker in the etched foil. Another multiverse legend. So we got 3 in this pack. Very interesting. And then our last one is a token, a Fire Elemental, followed by a Knight. Oops, we don't want to take from that side. Alright. I would love to talk about things that I'm looking for, but in truth, I'm not looking for a whole lot here. I was just really excited about the set in general. They did a really good job with making this feel very story-driven, and I was kind of excited about that. If I catch that uncommon, I will let you know, but not likely. Well, I mean, I guess we probably will. So we have the Invasion of Lorwyn, and again, it's just a double-faced with the Winnowing Forces. These full art lands, which are really cool, but they're very reminiscent of the last set, because obviously it's Phyrexian, so... Alright, our first one is Ghalta and Mavren. This was one that I actually did want to get, so I'm actually pretty excited about this. Ghalta and Mavren is a very cool card. Big old dinosaur body. Very excited to see that guy. Next up, we have Breach the Multiverse. Extended art. Then we have Path of the Ghost Hunter. Alright. We got, in our Multiverse Legends, we have Firja, Judge of Valor. This is one that I was I didn't think they needed to do this because Firja already has a border like this done. So, kind of feels a little bit like we're getting reprints from Kaldheim, but, you know. Another Finn the Fangbearer. Followed by Rankle and Torbrand. That's another card that I was really excited to get. And we got the showcase. It looks beautiful. I don't know if you guys read the story for this. The Rankle story was kind of annoying. They make it look like Rankle is actually helping Torbrand in the art here, but really, truthfully, in the story, Rankle was a pain in the butt. Then we have Artis, Oracle of Half-Truths. Atris, Oracle of Half-Truths, in the showcase frame. This is really cool. This is something they didn't do for these guys. Now, there are several of them, like Daxos and Renata, which already had a showcase version, and it's a lot like Firja, where they had a showcase treatment already, and they're just kind of redoing it, which I wasn't very happy about. Then we got ourselves an Incubator. All right, next up. So they reprinted these tap lands that give you life on tap, and I'm really just not here for it. They've reprinted those so many times. So this is Swamp, and this Swamp looks amazing. Might have to get a bunch of these because this looks really good. All right, our first is Sea Double. Very cool. We got Errant and Giada in the showcase frame. Non-foil. I'm really surprised about that. Another really good story. This one was really hard to read. Then we have Bitterhorn, Nissa's Animus. Very cool living weapon. It's really interesting that they're still doing the living weapon thing. I think it's really cool for people who are trying to do the Firmiridan or living weapon decks. So very interesting new card to add to that. We got Tetsuko Umezawa, Fugitive. This is really cool. Umezawa by rights should be part of the Kamigawa realm, but there were several Umezawas that lived on Dominaria. I think they had gotten to Dominaria via rift of some sort. I can't remember exactly how it worked. They worked, if I remember correctly, specifically with Nicol Bolas. So Tetsuko was on Dominaria, so she gets the stained glass treatment, which I thought was really cool. Next up, we have Finn the Fangbearer again. That's our third Finn the Fangbearer. This one is in the etched foil. We got Deeproot Wanderer, an extended art. Very cool card. We've got Ayara, First of Locthwain, in her showcase. So, also very cool. She got Phyrexianized. Oh, this is First of Locthwain. Never mind. This is really cool looking. So there is another Ayara printed in here, the Widow of the Realm, that has a Phyrexianized backside. This is the one specifically from Throne of Eldraine, and the art here is phenomenal. And then we have our Incubator token. A lot of Multiverse Legends. I was actually surprised about that. I thought there was going to be a lot less of those, which I'm actually not complaining. I like that. I tend to stick with just Commander, and actually I shouldn't even say that. I only play Commander, so having the Multiverse Legends is a really cool thing, especially in the amount that they're giving us here. Okay, so this is the $2 uncommon. This is a very good card. It's kind of like a Tef's Protection in some sense, but for 1 white with some limitations. Very good card. It's currently $2 a piece. I'm sure it's going to go up in price. So we'll set that guy aside. We got ourselves a mountain. This mountain looks really good. All right, our first card in here is going to be Invasion of Alara. All right, and this one's really cool. The back side of this one is Awaken the Maelstrom. And that's just really cool. It's interesting. It says right here, Awaken the Maelstrom is all colors, but they usually put like a little circle here with all colors in it. I'm not sure why they didn't. We got Nahiri's Warcrafting. So if you're not aware, Nahiri was completed and sent to Zendikar. And she tried to do some stuff with the Skyclaves. We have Exsanguinator Cavalry. We got Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty, in the Invocation border in foil. Very cool looking. It is uncommon. There is a rare, the Jeru and Hazoret can also be in this. I think it's Jeru and Hazoret can also be in this border. There's another one that's in the Invocation border, and it's really cool. But I'll welcome it. Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty. And look, you can actually read it. We got Rona, Shieldred's Faithful. This is another Multiverse Legend in the etched foil. We got Quintorius, Lore Master. It hasn't been spoken of yet, but it seems that he may have ascended, and you can see it's in the Strixhaven Mystical Archives border. He may have ascended to... his spark might have come up. Ooh, Aurelia the War Leader in Mythic in the new Ravnica border. Very cool card. This is a really great card, honestly. Super excited to see that. We have ourselves a token. All right. Let's see how rare it is to get that white uncommon. Pretty rare. That's the only one we've pulled so far. Got ourselves a Plains. This Plains looks better than the last one we were looking at. Yeah. So a Monastery Mentor. This is definitely a card that I've been looking for. This is the second time it's been reprinted. Last time was in, I believe, Double Masters 2022 is when it was reprinted. So seeing it in a standard set is really cool. Very nice. Monastery Mentor in foil. Next up we have Sunfall. Heliod got completed, so here's him attacking everybody. We got Serac and Goreclaw. An extended art. Very cool art here. I thought we were done seeing Goreclaw, so it's really interesting to see him again. That's very cool. I'm glad he wasn't Phyrexianized. We got Quende, Pride of Femerith. This is a Dominaria border in foil. We got Shauna Saisei's Legacy. This was from the original Dominaria set in the etched foil. Elenda and Azur from the Commanders, and it's mythic. We got Taigam Ojutai Master. Very cool. So this is going to be the Trakir border. I don't know if we're actually going back. Sorry, not Trakir. Tarkir. I don't know if we're actually going back to Tarkir, but it would stand to reason if they created a border like this for it. There's a chance we're going back. So very cool card. Love the border. You can see that the little gold symbol, some of it's coming out of the lines. The mythic looks better, but still very cool. All right. Okay, let's see. Are we going to get another white one? Nope. But we have Invasion of Kylem, which just turns into Valor's Reach Tag Team. Kylem is the plane that Battle Bond took place on. So here's our swamp. Appears to be in Kamigawa. It's actually really understated. You can just barely see in certain places where the symbol is showing up. Right up in here. Very subtle. We've got Baral and Karizev. Karizev is cool because Karizev creates the Ragavan token. In this case, it creates the 2/1 Ragavan First Mate token, which is different from her original, which I believe was just Ragavan. We got Ozolith Shattered Spire. Darksteel Splicer. Love that you can see the Blightsteel Colossus in the background. Shauna Saisei's Legacy in the stained glass. Renata Called to the Hunt. Again, you can get... So this is the etched foil. You can get this in a astronomy... It's, yeah, astronomy, the Starfield background. But again, Renata had already had one of those in Theros Beyond Death. So it almost feels dirty, like they're just trying to give you an alternate art of it. It's kind of crazy to me. We got Guardian of Girpur. Very good angel. Extended art. Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. In the etched foil. And a token. Alright, we're halfway through. Actually, surprisingly, we didn't see any Praetors yet. Praetors, whatever you want to call them. Okay, let's see. We got ourselves an Invasion of Amonkhet, which turns into Lazotep Convert. Apparently, if they get hit with the Lazotep, they lose their connection to Phyrexia, which is so funny that there's something that can actually override that. That means that Bolas's Lazotep was a lot stronger than the oil in to some degrees, apparently. We got Pelucranos Reborn. The Hydra from the original set that gets completed in this set. Well, I guess it was from Theros Beyond Death. To be Pelucranos Engine of Ruin. Very terrifying. I would be scared to death of that, but especially considering he was chained up in the underworld. Next up, we have Inga and Eska in their showcase frame. Very cool. We have Death Greeter's Champion. And then Renata called to the hunt. So this is what I was talking about. They have the Starfield version of it, but she already had a Starfield version of herself. So kind of feels a little dirty, but it is what it is, I guess. We got Dina Soul Steeper in the Mystical Archives. Actually, that looks really good in foil. Oh, this is a Halo foil. Oh! Okay, that's our first Halo foil. Too bad it's uncommon. Too bad. We got Dusk Legion Duelist in Extended. We got Captain Lannery Storm in the Ixalan foil. Very cool. I like that card. That's very nice. Then we have ourselves a another Incubator. Okay. Yeah, we're really not going to see a lot of those uncommons. That's very rare. Invasion of Belenon, which is Belenon War Anthem. Creatures you control get +1/+1. It's uncommon. I mean, what can you say? We got ourselves a forest here. First one is Knight Errant of Eos. Not quite the Knight Captain of Eos, but we'll take it. Jin-Gitaxias. This is probably one of the better Praetors that you can get. Elish is up on the top of the list. Jin is, I think second. Or is it maybe Urabrask? Not sure. But his backside. Also, this is in the Phyrexian Showcase, so the Great Synthesis. Alright. Next up, we have ourselves a Pain Distributor. Then we have Daxos, again, in the Starfield. I think it's cool and everything, but again, it was already done before, so... we have Jury Master of the Review in the etched foil. His Ravnican border looks incredible. Alright, next up we have Firemane Commando. That's another commander rare. Followed by Erixmathes, the Slumbering Isle. I'm really excited for this. This has been long in the waiting for the reprint. We got ourselves the nice Starfield look to it. Just a really cool card in general. He deserved a reprint. It's been a while. 3 packs after this guy. No serialized card, but like I said, it's actually pretty difficult to pull those. Okay, so we have a forest in here. This one is the you can just barely make it out right there, from New Capenna. So we get that really cool looking 1920s look to it, plus we still have the ominous foreboding, we're here to invade you. Look, we have Rowan's Talent. I think these are really cool. They enchant a Planeswalker, they give them a new ability. I've read, I think, 2 of them. This one I haven't read, and all of them just seemed really interesting. I like the concept behind them. We got Dusk Legion Duelist, followed by Vivian's Talent. Another one that I didn't read. I think I read Tef's, and I think I want to say Elspeth's. Did Elspeth have one? I might be wrong. I thought it was a white Planeswalker. So we got Rona, Shielders Faithful in the stained glass treatment. Daxos ++Sun. Ugh. Feels dirty. At least he's an etched foil, I guess. City on Fire. This one's worth a little bit. Kroza, Titan of Death's Hunger. Ooh, so nice. In a Starfield. Did he have a Starfield treatment? I don't know, but this feels nice. This is a good card to hit. Kroza, Titan of Death's Hunger. It's not Uro, but this one's not banned in several formats. We got ourselves a Monk token. Monk Zombie. I really want a Ragavan token. since I have the Carry Zev now. Plus, I think it's cool that he has token versions, plus he has his own actual version. We got 2 more packs after this one. Let's see if we get ourselves another Surge of Salvation, which we did not. We have an Invasion of Dominaria, which has this really cool Sarah Faithkeeper on the back. The quote here is friggin' awesome. They've all seen it all. So this is the original planes that we pulled at the beginning. Not a big fan of this one. I like the other one better. All right, we got Tribute to the World Tree. Poor Essica there. I'm sure they'll probably just grow another World Tree. Is that how that works? Can you just grow one? Transcendent Message. This is where Ren reaches out to Tef. Flock Chaser Phantom. More Blue-White Spirits as if we needed more. Zada, Heteron Grinder. Super cool art. Big fan of that art. Tetsuko Umezawa, Fugitive. Another stained glass treatment there. We got Pelucranos Reborn. So this is cool. We have the Starfield version of it, and then we have the Phyrexian Starfield version of it. And then we have Grimgrin, Corpseborn. Mythic. Is Grimgrin used a lot? I'm not sure. I don't know. Very cool looking card, though. I should probably check these tokens to see if there's a Ragavan first meet. Last 2 packs. I really want the Stained Glass Fire Song and Sunspeaker. Probably one of the best looking arts I've seen. Let's find our Surge of Salvation, yeah? No. Okay, no Surge of Salvation for us. We get 1 in foil. Very cool. Mountains that look a lot like the mountains in Wrath. Alright, our first rare is Glitza, Herald of Predation. We got a Thalirog monster. Thalia and Gitrog monster. This is a very expensive... Well, I'd say it's not very expensive. Like I said, nothing is above $20 right now. But I'm pretty sure this was commanding $10 for quite some time. Especially in this frame, which is not foil. Oh well. Very cool. I love that we got the... I think this is what, the Midnight Hunt frame to it. Very cool. Mythic. We got Ortheon, Hero of Lava Brink. Extended art. Got Dina Soul Steeper in the not Halo foil. I'm so sad that the Halo foil was on a uncommon. Emoti, Celebrant of Bounty in the etched foil. We already got the Invocation foil, so. Rowan's Talent. Judith Scourge Demon, or Diva. This, okay, again, the way that they did this, there's a new printing of Teysa Karlov that, I mean, it just looks so good. They did such a good job with the art. They make them look so beautiful. I love this card. It's so nice. We got ourselves an Incubator. Does that have a Ragavan? No, of course it doesn't. Why would it have Ragavan on the other end? I wonder how much the Ragavan First Mate plus with double-sided treasure is, if they even have one, for that matter. Alright, we got as far as Dispersal. Sorry, these are commons and uncommons. I'm about to go into these. Okay, so Invasion of New Capenna. Then on the back side of that, we have ourselves a Holy Frazzle Cannon. Another good mountain here. We got Nahiri's Warcrafting. Progenitor Exarch. Shalai and Halar. This is one that I was actually really hoping to pull. I didn't buy any of the commander decks, but it's you have a chance of pulling these commander rares in this product, and there's a handful of them that I really wanted to get. This was definitely one of them. Very good card for Naya. Valduk, the Flame Keeper, or Keeper of the Flame. Tetsuko Umezawa. Got a lot of these guys. That's what, our 4th now? Etched foil there. Progenitor Exarch and extended art. And Anafenza, Kintree Spirit. I just love the borders on these. We have ourselves an incubator. All right. Really quickly, let's look at these tokens again. Did we get any? No Ragavan. Oh well. All right, so let's look at the standard rares here. We got ourselves a couple really interesting cards here. The Thalirog, very good. Jin-Gitaxias, very good. Quintorius is cool. Oh, you know what I didn't get was Invasion of Ixalan. That would have been nice. Errant and Giada, very cool card. Rankle and Torbrand. The Fairy Mastermind is going to be worth something, I'm sure. I think that's probably the card that's going to start going up in price pretty soon here. We got Jeru and Hazoret as well. Very cool cards there. A bunch of really interesting battles. I'm super excited about that mechanic, which I didn't think I would be. I'm not usually pretty excited about those stuff. We got some interesting commander rares in here as well. Obviously, I pulled off to the side some cards that I'm really excited to use. You know, we got our Monastery Mentor, the Galta, Atali. We got a ton of the legends. I was really surprised at how many they put in here. I don't know if that was what they intended, but there's a lot of these legends in here. Again, I don't think we got a serialized card. This is the only Halo foil we got. It's very hard to catch that on here. Just really quickly go through here to make sure we didn't get any serialized cards. Yeah, no serialized cards, but again, that's not a big deal. Like I said, serialized cards are kind of hard to come by. Yeah, that's it. Let me know if you have any comments or questions. Leave those down below. And that is our, what is this? March of the Machines Collector's Booster. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Until next time, peace.